Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? Welcome to Comfort Zone. Let's hit it tonight. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Good evening to you, my dear brother and sister. Welcome to Comfort Zone. Coming to you this very beautiful night here on Vote 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. It is a lovely evening here in the cold city of Enugu. Super duper duper glad to be right here with you because spending time with you is the next best thing that could ever happen to me. Welcome again to Comfort Zone. Um I'm glad to be here today. I'm awfully sorry yesterday I wasn't able to make it down to the studio, right? Because we had quite a lot of things, right? I'm not able to explain all the things, but I'm awfully sorry that I missed you yesterday. But I'm here today, all right? Welcome to a very beautiful evening. You know that I love you. You know that you are very important to me. You know that you're my best friend. I mean, think about it, right? You are, right? And I'm glad. I'm super glad. I'm super glad. I'm super glad to be here. Okay, it is a beautiful evening right here. And if you're just joining us for the very first time, Comfort Zone is that I don't know how to explain it. It's a comfort zone. Comfort zone is comfort zone. Is that zone where you find comfort? I mean, how else do you want me to explain it to you? It is that very safe space, right? Where we talk about matters of the heart. We talk about different things that affect our hearts, different things that affect our marriages, different things that affect relationship. That is what we talk about right here on Comfort Zone. So, you are important to me. Believe me. If for nothing else, you should know right now that Malaika loves you. You should know that by this very moment. I do. I love you. And I won't trade you for anything. I won't trade you for anything because your life is important to me. Your health is important to me. Your marriage is important to me. Your relationship, your children, they are all important to me. And that is why I spend every evening, Monday to Thursday, spending time with you because I love you. Now, please, I beg you. I beg you, please, whatever the pain that is in your heart right now, or even the joy, because we just can't be sharing pain every time, right? We could also share joy because, yes, things may be crazy and hard, but sometimes, good things happen. So I'm also, open to hearing good news, good news from you, all right? So please tell me what's happening in your life. Bring me in. I want to be your friend. I want to be your confidant. I want to be your mother confessor, just in case you've done some crazy things and you really need to talk to somebody about it. Please, let's talk about it. I love you. Truthfully, I do. I do. I'm smiling because just the thought of knowing that you're somewhere in your house or in your car, somewhere listening to me, it really makes me smile, honestly. So I want you to talk to me. Let me into your heart. Let me into your life. Tell me that struggle that you have, and let's talk about it. A problem shared is a problem solved. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna play you one song. Okay. And right after the one song, and then I will be right here taking your call. Please don't forget. I'll always ask you this question: what shall it profit you to have the whole data from MTN, from Glow, from Etisalat, from Airtel, right? What will it what will it profit you to have the whole data and not join me live on YouTube? Think about it. Think about the fact that I love you and I know that you love me too. Why wouldn't you join me live on YouTube? Why? I don't understand it. Because I love you and I know you love me, so I need to see you here on YouTube. Okay, we are live on YouTube at Malaika Bowei. That is it. At Malaika Bowei. Malaika Bowei. That is the spelling of my name. You can also search Comfort Zone with Malaika. I'm sure you will see me. Okay. Also, I'm going to also apologize tonight because um, um, we will, for some technical reasons, not be able to use our very special Comfort Zone line tonight. I'll make that line available tomorrow. So today, we will grudgingly go back to the normal studio numbers that we used to have. That is 0706 or 0915 570 8347. I'm grudgingly, going back to those numbers because for the Comfort Zone family, we have our own special number. Unfortunately, for some technical reasons, that line, I don't know what happened to it, right? But I promise you tomorrow it's gonna be here. All right, darlings. Oh, please don't call yet. My phone is already ringing. Please don't call yet, okay? I want you to relax. That thing you want to tell me, think of it, think of it. Decide you want to talk about it, okay? And if you don't want to tell me your name, that's okay. Just tell me anonymous. I'll understand, okay? So here is a song from All for One. This song here, from my heart to your heart, I'm giving it to you. I'll be back. Hi, guys. Hello. Some Tochiku favor, Debbie Nasa. You guys won't understand. I could not tell them what happened to me yesterday. I was almost, I don't know if I said I was almost falling sick. Like, you know how you're tired to your bones, like you can't move. That's what happened to me yesterday. I had to call in sick to the office. Because guys, remember I'm a human being. As in, that kind of tiredness that head, neck, shoulder, everywhere from your head to your toe was like general body pain, and it was that bad. And that's how I laid on the bed 5:30, 6:30, 7. I had to just call in the office. I'm still like, oh, I beg you people should help me. I cannot come out of my house today. It was that bad, it was that bad. And honestly, of course, I can't tell it for professional sake. I have to speak grammar, right? And cover it, you know. So of course, I can't tell people who are listening to the radio that Mama didn't come on the air yesterday because she was worn out. But you know how it is. This is me. I'm always honest with everyone here on Comfort Zone. Okay, I was absolutely. And please, you people should not call on air and be telling them what I said, though. But I'm being honest because you're here and I have to tell you. 2 days ago I worked. I worked so hard. No, yesterday. It was yesterday. Now I was at the office from like I think from 9. I was at the office from 9 o'clock, right? And I worked from 9 till like 3:34. Yes. By the time I went home, because normally I work in the morning, I go home, then come back again to the studio for 7 to 9. So I basically work sometimes about 12 hours a day. That's why sometimes when you see me in the studio, I'm tired, I'm yawning, because I'm usually at the office. You see, this is our Volt FM. I'm usually here by 8 o'clock. At the max 9, but I'm usually here 8 o'clock. So I work 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's 7 hours already. By the time I do school runs, all of those things, I get home, it's 3:30. Other days I'm here till 3. So the days I'm here till 3, I get home 3:30 to 4. Do you get? And just for me to close my eyes and rest a bit is 6:30. I have to, return. I have to come back to the studio. So by 6:30, this is how I'm just, I'm just dragging myself. There are many days I feel like quitting this show. I won't lie to you. There are many days I feel like quitting. There are many days I feel like, look, I can't do this anymore. I can't work in the morning and work at night. I do this every week. You know, I can't do this anymore. But also when I remember that it's not just a radio show, right? It's not just, oh, there's one radio show that Volt FM does. When I remember that it's not just that, I have to come, truthfully. But it's a lot of sacrifice for me to do this show. We could have handed the show to anyone, but I don't want someone to come and do the show because it's a radio show. No. The destinies of people, are here. The lives of marriages. There are a lot of people who are waiting for me to say, leave your husband, and they will. And you know, I understand that, look, one day we'll go to heaven or we'll go to hell. And I don't want to get to heaven and God is asking me. So I gave you this platform to help people's lives and you messed it up. So I take the show seriously. I take it because people's lives are always hanging when I'm talking. So I have to be I have to make sure that whatever I'm saying to anyone is aligning, and I can't miss the show. So now you understand. And then I was coming out today and I forgot the line. I forgot the special comfort zone line. That is actually what happened. But please, I get one out. Okay. Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Vote 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name, and I don't know why I'm smiling. From chin to chin. Really, like I have a very broad smile on my face tonight. I think it's because just knowing that I'm going to be spending evening with my lovelies tonight, it just makes me happy. To the men that call in to share their issues, I appreciate you 1,000 times, and I like to let you know that I do not take you for granted any day, anytime. Okay. And for the women that call me, I love you too. Like from the very bottom of my heart, I love you so, so much. Okay. And for everyone who sits down, finds time to listen to Malaika, listen to Volt FM, listen to us, I'm super grateful, super duper duper grateful, right? Yes, I am. Okay, so now I'm ready, willing and able to talk with you. Let's talk about whatever it is that is happening in your life tonight. Let's talk about it because guess what? You are important to me. Without you, I wouldn't be here. That's the truth. Without you, there is no way Malaika will be here. You are the reason that I'm here every day. So let's talk. I apologize before we went for that break, and I'll apologize again. Somehow we are not able to use our very special comfort zone line. Okay, so just for today, we'll go back to the normal everyday studio line. That is 0706 0485853 or 0915 I would always beg you, when you call me, please turn down the volume on your radio so that I'm able to listen to you and to talk with you. Okay. All right. So let me go to the text messages because each time I come in here, there's a lot of messages. But before I do that, let me take this call. Hello. Yes, hello, good evening. What's your name? Hello, Amanda. How are you today? Okay, I'm glad that you are fine. So talk to me. Tell me about it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. 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 How? How did he take advantage of you? Mm. In his father's house? In his father's house? Mm. Okay. Chai. Chai. Mm. 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 Okay. First of all, what's the name of the disease that he has? What's the name of the disease? When he told you to go look it up in a dictionary, what did you find? Okay, okay, Okay. Okay, my darling, I heard you, right? Can I ask you a question, right? What what amount of energy does it take you to block his line? Good. So listen what I'm saying. If he calls you with 30 numbers, block the 30 of them. It doesn't take 1 second to block a line. Do you understand? So you shouldn't be confused. It doesn't take you. If you call me with 200 numbers, I can block 200 numbers in 30 minutes. Does he beat you? Does he beat you? Hello? Okay. Let's say it this way, right? The guy is stalking you, right? He's stalking you because he feels he can. He's stalking you because he's obviously possessive. Okay. And I'm shocked to hear that a man can be on top of a woman for 4 hours. Hmm. That's a whole lot. Like 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 360 minutes, and 420 minutes. That's a whole lot, or 480 minutes. But as for the stalking, you don't need to be confused. Okay? Do you have a brother? Okay? Do you have a brother that when next he comes to your compound, you could tell your brother to go meet him? The fact that he's wealthy, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It is your life that we are talking about here. It is your happiness that we are talking about here. If he comes to your gates, right, stay in your house. Let him stay at the gate for as long as he wants. He will get tired, because listening to you the way you're talking right now, you're panicking. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, right? So this guy, he calls your number, you pick up the phone, you know it's him, you call it and then drop it. Or there's this thing I used to do when I was young, right? If you call me, instead of blocking your number, I'll put music and put the phone near the music. You will dance until you're tired. I will put my village music. I remember I used to do that when I was much younger. If I don't have the energy to be cutting your calls and all of that, if I take your call and it's you and I don't want to speak to you, I will put on my radio, increase the volume, keep the phone by the radio. Since you have airtime to burn, when you're tired, you will cut the phone. You call me again, I'll put music. In fact, I will keep special Enugungo or Emago one actually go dance, I'll put it. I'll put it. So if you call me, I will keep the phone near my radio and increase the radio. You will listen to news. You would what's that? With the tariff now, it's you who get tired. It's you who get tired. Do you understand? Or I can give it to, maybe if I have an aboki in my street, I'll give it to the aboki. I say just keep speaking outside to this person. Enjoy conversation. You're the one who's gonna get tired. Number two, if he comes to your street, stay in your house. If he comes and is at the gate, do you need to come out at that time? No. So if he stays at the gate, you stay at home. Lie down, sleep, scroll through Facebook, scroll through Instagram, something, If he's tired at the gate, he would go. If he stays there for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, me, I can stay in my house the whole day and not come out. You're the one who's going to get tired, being in your car by my gate. And if for whatever reason I have to come out, I will come and walk up past you. For as long as you don't touch me or you don't drag me, because that you will be, mean you trying to beat me on my streets. Do you understand? So, you shouldn't panic about this. There are men who are like that. You get, but now that you said that you do not want to do again, stand by it. If you step out of your house and he's there, greet him, pass. If he wants to talk to you, don't even look back. Don't say, oh, why are you here now? I've told you not to come. That one is drama you're doing. Just come to the gate, pass, enter Keke, they go where you are going, finish. You don't talk to him, you don't say a word to him, right? Except he pushes you and I'm sure that street people can gather and do him strong something. By the time they wipe him to a Rimo cord on his back, he will understand. But I'm pretty sure that guy won't walk into your street and beat you in your street. So the idea is don't talk to him. Come and pass. Don't whine, don't complain, don't tell him, oh, I've told you to stop coming. You are disturbing me. Those ones are, you're just whining. Me like this, I go ignore you. Like that kind of, I no see you. I did not see you, and I'm not joking. I no see you beside, I no see you. Do you understand? Thank you very much. If I know your line went off, but if you still have something you want to talk about, please do call back. Okay. Thank you. Good evening, ma. Please, my boyfriend proposed to me knowing fully well that I senior him with 9 months, but yet he's still insisting of marrying me. Please advise me. Sister, what's the problem? You are older than him by 9 months. Is that a problem? It's not a problem. I don't see a problem with it. I don't see a problem with it, honestly. I know of, at least I know of women, like off the top of my head right now, I know one person who's older than the husband by, I think, 6 years or 7. Meanwhile, this guy that she is older than, this guy get very strong face, like as if, he's the one who's older, right? But the marriage is working. They have 2 children, and family is working. True. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Please, if you love him and you can respect and submit, to his authority, then I agree that you should. But if you're going to be looking down on him because you think you're a few months older than him, don't get into that marriage because you're the one to suffer. Okay. Good evening, ma. I wouldn't want to say my name. Please, I need your advice. I complained to my husband about what he's doing, but I don't like it. And he did not say anything and acted as if nothing happened. And when I tried to let him know that it hurts me, he picks offense and stayed out late yesterday. I called him to check on him, but he switched off his phone. And even when he got home, he did not say anything about it. I'm really feeling bad. My darling. I'm not a feminist, right? But I also believe that as a woman, you should be treated right. Okay? I'm not a feminist, honestly. By the standards of what feminism is. No, I'm not. I still believe that a woman should honor and respect and submit to her own husband. Also, I believe that if a woman is working in an office, she deserves the same pay and the same respect and all of that with other men, in the office, outside, But I believe that in your home, you should, your husband is the head. But that being said, right, if your husband does something and you've complained to him, and instead of making corrections, he picks offense, no problem. You can do one or two things, which is number one, you can decide to bear what he's doing, right? Whatever it is that he's doing to you. Either you find ways of smiling through it, right? Because you're married to this man. You can smile through it, bear it, ignore it. You can decide that, okay, this thing that he does, I don't know what it is because you didn't mention it here, but you could also decide that this thing that he does, right? You will decide in your heart that it won't hurt you. Even if it upsets you, you're just deciding that you won't take it to heart. You won't just decide that you're not taking it to heart. So it's more like ignoring it, enduring it, smiling through it. Another way is, look, your husband is an adult. If he leaves the house, I'm not going to call you. Listen, right? He's an adult. Don't think you're going to pepper me by leaving the house. If you don't, I will leave the door for you. When you come back, you go and sleep. He leaves the house, you're worried, you're calling up and down. For what? For what? There's a lot of men who thrive in abuse. They thrive in abusing their wives. And it makes them feel better. One of the ways that you can also deal with this, which is like the more curricular way, is to totally ignore the guy. Like, I can enter ghost mode for you. That kind, I know they see you. I'm protecting my peace. I know see you. So he upsets you and he gets angry because you're telling him, trying to tell him something that he did to you. And then he gets offended and he starts staying out late. I will not call you. Back and if you go out, you want to stay till 2 o'clock. Me, I'll be sleeping soundly. I'll cuckoo take Puritan or find any of those children's cough syrup and take. At that kind, I will be knocked out. I will sleep peacefully like a baby till tomorrow. If you like, don't come back. Because it's when you start calling, hey, where are you now? Hey, you know, it gives him enough energy to thrive in the nonsense that he's doing. I will do my part. I will clean the house. I would wash your clothes. I won't fight with you. I would, I never tell women, oh, fight with your husband, insult your husband. That is not me. Never insult your husband. Never fight with your husband. Never, no, 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 no. But for me, there are subtle ways of making my points known. Subtle ways. You won't see me, screaming and shouting. No. You see the food that you're supposed to cook, cook it. You need to clean the house, clean it. You're supposed to serve him food, please serve the food. It's not, those ones, it doesn't affect. But you see, I can sit down, cross my leg, and read a book all day. If I have done, because if you want to keep the marriage like that, can you do your work? I do my work, no problem. I can clean up the house, make food, wash your clothes, then cross my leg and scroll through Facebook or just cross my leg and be on Instagram. When I'm done, I'm tired, I sleep. You'll also, while you respect your husband, you will teach your husband to respect you. But if you're not able, you're not sponkious like, people like me, like me, you want to be crying all day, oh, you did this to me. But I'm telling you, you need your sanity. Nigeria is tough already. Nigeria is tough. It's tough on you, it's tough on me, it's tough on men, it's tough on everyone. Don't come and add extra to it. Apart from that, being a mother is a lot of work already. Let nobody come and stress me on top of the one I'm doing. Sure gets. So the point I'm making right now is it's either you smile through it, you bear it, you ignore it, or you avoid him. If he is something that he does, look away, go into the room, step out, something so that you don't see it. If it's something that you can't, unsee, then you could manage and bear it. But find a subtle way of asserting yourself. Hello. Good evening, sir. What's your name and location? Okay, Charles, please talk to me. Okay. 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 Sorry, sir, I missed something. Can you track back a bit? I missed something. You said both of you spend the Christmas in your village. Okay. Okay. Your in-laws. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay. For your wife and your daughter. Wow. Mm. 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 Okay, but right now, what is the problem right now? Does she want to continue being your wife, or does she want to go? Okay, okay. You're already speaking to me, and you've spoken to me for 8 minutes. The point that I need to understand is this woman that you're married to, does she still want to be married to you or not? Mm. Mm. Oh, okay, okay, sir. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, because you've said quite a lot of things right here now, and you've also ended up confusing me, with all you said. I can't tell if your wife, I'm not talking about your wife's brother or your wife's father or your wife's mother. I'm asking about your wife. Is it that when you have money, she starts coming close to you, or when you don't have money, she goes away? Okay, okay, okay. So what it means is that you have a fair weather wife. She wants you to have money. So when you don't have money, she goes to the Dubai guy. And when there's money, she faces you. Okay, so okay. Chai. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, the problem is plenty. It's plenty. All right, your issues are plenty. But with all you've said, I just found out that, um, um, I just found out that your wife cannot stay with you if you're poor. That's what it means. That was a very long comment. But what I found out is that your wife can't stay with you if you are poor. There's a Dubai guy guy that came back from Dubai who is always coming to visit her, maybe service her and all of that. And whenever you pay school fees and you give her money, she draws close to you. And when you don't, she disappears, right? She does disappear. Okay, so yes, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry about that. But I think you need to sit down and have a conversation with your wife and ask her stand. If now that you don't have money, is she going to stay with you? Because for as long as she's there, she's going to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Okay. I'm not able to help you because this decision is going to be made by your wife. If she wants to stay with you, for better, for worse. Now the economy is not smiling at you. It's you're in your worst, and she's not able to take it. She's not able to stay with you. So one of the things that you could do is ask her where she stands if she want to stay with you. If she doesn't want to stay with you, you can let her go peacefully, or you can work hard to be the man that she wants. Okay, but the story's been long and it was like really winding. Okay, and I also got confused in the whole story, right? But um um the main point here is that your wife cannot stay with you when you don't have money, and when you have money she comes back to you. So two things: either you let her go, or you work hard. You work hard to make money so that she can stay, or you let her go and find somebody who will love you for better, for worse. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go for a break right now. I'll be back shortly. Guys, I'm so sorry. Oh, I thought that you guys were hearing. Oh, that means you even missed the first lady. I feel really terrible. I thought, listen, right? I thought that this was on. This is what I put here. The feedback that makes you guys hear what they are saying. I'm sorry, I thought it was on, but it's obviously not. So just give me a second. Let me go get the engineers. I'm really sorry. So what it means is that you guys should have told me. I didn't know. Should have told me that you weren't even hearing from the first time that the lady um was talking. Is now that I'm seeing Debbie Nasa saying we can't hear him. Let me quickly call the engineer. Let them set this up for me. I'll be back. I'm talking and people don't hear me. And I'm keeping the story thinking that they can hear. Meanwhile, they can't. It's okay. Guys, I'm really, really, really sorry. I had no idea that you guys weren't even hearing me at all. You guys were busy greeting yourselves. Ebubechi Onoha, Somto, Sophia, Sharon, Malaika, King David, and Jasmine. Oh, really? Can you imagine? Sophia. Sophia's somebody's asking about Sophia's children. Your name of your children is Sharon. Sharon is the name of my daughter. Malaika is my name. Okay, yes, I gave. I actually named Sophia's children. Yes, I sat on this radio and I named Sophia's children. I named Sophia's children. I named Sophia's children. I named Sophia. Benjamin Junior, so welcome. I named Sophia's children. Sharon is my first daughter, so I gave, she had three girls and a boy. And of course, I named Sharon, named Malaika, King David, and then baby Jasmine. Yes, so yes, yes. Jasmine is one name I could have named Sharon, my daughter. But it was between, I was supposed to choose between Sharon and Jasmine, and I chose Sharon. Okay, and so now that I have a chance to name somebody, I had to name so you see, when I tell you that Sophia's children are my children, you will understand because I named you know those four children. I named them from here. Okay, so please let me apologize again, guys. You guys should have told me on time. I didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't hear me. I didn't know that I wasn't sorry. So sorry about that. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. That means you didn't even hear the better one in the beginning, where I was the lady who said, except you were in anywhere listening to your radio, yes, you would have heard it. But the ones who are just right here with me on YouTube, you wouldn't have heard. And I'm really sorry, that. Anyway. Okay, guys. So please forgive me, okay? My engineers sometimes they just do some kind of things I don't understand. I had this, you know, you see, of owning a land in prime location. You can hear that now. This is the what's it called? It's the is what we use, okay, to make you hear. But what both me and the person on the phone is talking, and whenever it's not on. So please, whenever you please just tell me that the feedback is not on, so that I know. If I had known, I would have put it on long time ago. Okay. Thank you. So I'll go back to taking calls. Can I call you, Rose? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to put in song. Deletes. So please forgive me, okay? Somebody should please. No, you Devin answer. You said it once now, and I can't be talking. Look. This is where I get the messages from now, and so when I'm talking, it's sometimes when I catch my breath that I take a look at this phone. But when I'm actively talking, so for example, if somebody is talking to me on the phone and I'm reading all of your comments, sometimes you hear me say, please come again. It's because my attention just diverted from who is talking to me, and it's not nice. So when people call, I need to be able to, hear them, listen to them. You get. But please, I hope you guys forgive me. I hope you guys forgive me. But the first one that called, talked about a guy who does not laugh, does not smile, and they were in a relationship, and what's it called now? And for whatever reason, the guy told her that he had a disease and has been rude to her, like all the many things, and she doesn't want a relationship again But now the guy is stalking her, right? Following her up and down, calling her with different numbers, you know. That was the first call that we had. This second call that lasted 10 minutes, I promise you, I didn't understand what the man was talking about, you know. The man was basically whining, wasn't making any sense. But again, you know, I understand that when people are going through things, I don't judge them. You know, sometimes I'm just here to listen, right? Most of the things that the man said, I didn't even understand what, because I kept asking what exactly is the problem. And once I asked that question, he would go round and round telling me story. But I also understand that he's pained. So even when I don't understand a lot what the person is saying, I also am patient enough to listen, because sometimes after talking, some people just feel the burden lighter. They feel the burden off their shoulders just by talking, just by talking. So yes, so that's it. Okay, another question. I said what we need to find out from that man is if he has fully married that lady, because the way he's sounding shows that something is not right. For the lady's parents to be acting that way, oh well, I don't know, but you know, the man had quite a lot of stories, like a lot of stories that I didn't even know, you know, where to begin to deal with. But anyways, let's get back. I'm sorry, okay? Welcome back to Comfort Zone, coming to you exclusively on Volt 104.3 FM. Malaika is my name. Super duper glad that you are spending this beautiful evening with me right here in the coast city of Enugu. Don't forget that we are live on YouTube. Okay, what shall it profit you? Tell me. Just tell me. What shall it profit you to have all the data and not join me on YouTube? You won't profit you anything. So come join me. Okay. So please let's continue talking. So this one says good evening to you. Okay. Please, there's something I want to share with you. My good friend got married, but she's not happy in that marriage. She says that her husband is not good in bed and he does not satisfy her well. But before they did the wedding, the wife had already told him for them to have sex if the man is good enough. But right now, she has found out that her husband is not good enough in bed. So my question now is it good for the two couples that want to get married? Do you need to have sex to test themselves to know if the woman or the man is good and can perform, you know, to avoid problems after marriage? No, no. Absolutely no. Fornication is still fornication. I know that after I'm done talking, you can decide to do what you want to do, but I will still tell you, okay? You know, the fact that we found ourselves in the 21st century, the fact that we are, you know, in this woke generation doesn't make sin any less of a sin. I know people call it, oh, I slept with him, I did this, you know. See, fornication is still fornication. And do I stand for it? No. I'm the person that will tell you that you do not need to have sex with the person before you get married, okay? Because when you get married, you know, there's a whole lot of sex for the next 30 or 40 years for you to have. So what's the rush? Okay. Number two, my dear sister, tell your friend that, you know, marriage is like a packaged gift, right? When you open it, what you see is what you get. What you see is what you get, right? So if she believes that the husband doesn't satisfy her, they are married, they are husband and wife. Let her teach him. Let her teach him. Don't think that, you know, being good with men is synonymous with men. You know, once you're a man, back come, you just know it. No, there's a lot of men that have no idea whatsoever how to satisfy a woman. So if you get married to that kind of, you know, man, why don't you teach him? Why don't you tell him what you want? There is open communication. You see, the both of you are naked and not ashamed. So if you feel as a woman that you're not getting the sexual satisfaction that you need from, you know, your husband or your wife, Why don't you teach him? It's a simple thing. It is a simple thing. Now, he may not learn everything in one day, right? But he will begin to show promises. He will begin to show, small signs here and there that he's learning, So please, when it comes to this matter about sex and marriage, it can destroy a marriage. But you see, a lot of people are making their marriages work. And please let me tell you, there is no complete man. The only complete man is Jesus Christ. There is no complete woman. Igbo people will say, nke dị isi adịrọ nkọ, nke nwe isi adịrọ nkọ, nke dị nkọ enwere isi. It's just like that. It's hard for you to find a man who is tall, dark, handsome, has money like whiskey, is good in bed, has baritone voice, is hairy, is working in oil company. Is not there. There is no perfect man. There's always one place. There's always one place. Don't throw away a good man because, imagine a man scores like 90% and that one, 10% that he's not doing well, you want to fling him away. Tomorrow, you will find yourself a man that can, this guy is Jackie Chan in bed. Like, you'll be getting different styles. Snake in the monkey shadow, you will get it. But the guy will be stingy. Or you find the one that will be beating you. When he's done beating you, he will take you inside the room and have great sex with you. Is that what you want? Please understand that there is no perfect man. Onye it's and there's no perfect woman. It's the pressure that you put in women, right, that make them, they want to go and enlarge breasts, they want to do butt lift, they want to do BBL, they want to have flat stomach. I even saw one that went and removed her ribs, like 3, so that she'll have that, curve. Listen, it's hard for you to be Beyonce or Rihanna and be Dora Akunyili at the same time. It's hard. You see the ones who their asset is their brains. I mean, look at our dear Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, right? You will not see her wear leggings and bone straights, right? You will always see her tie her small scarf, which is like her signature, with her glasses and her Ankara wherever you see her. You won't see her twerking. You won't see her hunting for followers on TikTok. You won't see her in music videos where she's a video vixen. Her assets is her brain. And, a man that wants that brain, that kind of woman, married her, and she's been married for decades, successfully married, no complaining. You will never hear anything, wrong, about her children. She successfully has children who are doing well. On the other side, there is a Rihanna somewhere. There is a Thames somewhere. There are amazing Niger artists somewhere. Do you understand? So please, choose your battles wisely. Choose it wisely. A man cannot have everything that you need. That man is not Jesus Christ. A man can't. A woman also cannot have everything you need. There will always, look at me. I am this amazing Malaika, but I'm stubborn. I'm telling you. My husband knows that. Adam, I don't see. He looks like this. My ears are flowers for decoration. But my husband loves me like that, man. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello, good
Hello,
evening.
Mommy Malaika.
Hello, darling. What's your name?
Hello, Mommy Malaika.
What's your name?
Hello.
Oh, darling, sorry. Please call me back, okay? Please call me back. I'm really eager to hear from you. Okay, please do call me back 0706048585. If you're just joining us, please, I told you we have some technical issues with our special comfort zone line. So if you call that other number, it's going to be switched off. So just for today, I promise, let's just use the normal studio line, which is 0706048585, or you call on 0915570888. 8347. Please, let's just use that number tonight, okay? 0706048585 0915570837. Okay, hello. Okay, please do call back. I'll be waiting for your call. So before the call came in, right? I told you, no man has it all. No man has it all. Mm? And when I said to you that me like this, sometimes, I think there was a time I asked, Bishop, I was like, Bishop, just tell me, why exactly did you marry me? And he looked at me and says, because you're stubborn. I'm like, me, eh? Jesus girl like me. And he says, yes. His attraction was because it looks like God decorated my face with just ears. This my ears are more of what I'm doing with it, but but my marriage is working even with my stubbornness, really. Hello.
Hello, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening, Tally. What's your name?
My name is Ndidamaka, calling from Indonesia.
Didiamaka, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay, ma.
So why are you sounding like this? Oh, please. Network, just pity me this night. I have just so many persons to talk to. Please call me back. Hello.
Hello, mommy, Malaika. Good evening.
Good evening. Switch off your radio.
Hello.
Switch off your radio. I can't hear. Just switch off your radio, okay, before we can
From
talk.
my sister.
Okay. Can we talk
Right.
now?
Yeah, this is
No,
the first
no.
time I'm calling.
Yes, my darling, I can still hear myself on your radio. It's not switched off.
This is the first time I've been calling.
Oh, welcome. Welcome
And
to
because
Comfort
I'm
Zone.
trying to find the snow.
Are you serious? I'm glad that you got across to me today.
I'm calling from my child house.
Okay.
Good Simba by my name.
Okay, please, what's your name?
Good Simba.
Ugo Simba. Oh, nice. Nice to hear from you.
I so much love their program.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Italian.
Thank you so
Just
much.
continue for a good work you're doing.
Thank you.
That's the thing I wanted to say to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have
And
a
I love you.
wonderful night. I
Have
love you.
I love you from the depths of my heart. Thank you. Isn't that so warming? That's heartwarming receiving these kinds of calls, and honestly, I love you too. And wherever you are, whatever you're going through, whatever's happening in your life, just know that I love you from the depths of my heart. Nothing will change my love for you at all. Not the weather, not tiredness, nothing will change my love for you. Let's continue having conversations tonight. 0706048585 0915570837. When you call me, turn down, please. Once I take your call, switch off your radio, please. I'm begging. The time right now is 24 minutes past the hour of 8. And of course, by a few minutes tonight, we'll start winding down, okay? Winding down on the show, okay? So let's keep talking. I'm here to take your call. Hello.
Good evening, Malaika.
Good evening. What's your name?
This is Ugo Best from Alabama.
Ugo Ben?
Ugo Best, Ugo Best.
Ugo Best. Okay, where are you calling from, Ugo Best?
I'm calling from Enugu, Alabama to be precise.
Ugo Best from Ababa. Nice to hear from you.
Just want to commend your program. You're too much. You're doing very well.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you.
Yes. Just want to comment on this issue of women being satisfied. Why always be an issue in marriage? Because I now discovered that many marriages, find it so difficult to cut down with issue of satisfaction and satisfaction. So I just wanted to throw more light on it. But I'm a married man with 2 kids.
Okay.
So my wife will actually at times complain on that.
Okay.
But at times I apply oral before penetration. I'm sorry to say that.
Okay.
So that is my little knowledge about it.
Okay.
Just to say thank
Okay.
you for your program.
All right. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, so my dear brother wants me to talk about why some women complain about sexual satisfaction. Okay. Um. Okay. So let's say it this way, right? I understand why women will complain about sexual satisfaction because generally, right, it's like an unwritten law. It's like an unwritten thing, right? It looks just like now I'm going to be a bit slow and deliberate because I also need to keep my words clean because we are guarded and guided by the National Broadcasting Commission. Okay. So so let me say it this way, right? I think part of the reasons why a lot of women complain of not being sexually satisfied is because there's this unwritten law in the heads of a lot of men that once they reach climax, sex is finished. And that is how with sorry, sorry. And that is how it is with quite like 90% or not even 99% of men. Like practically, let's say 90% of men. A man believes that, you know, in having sex with his wife, once he as a man climaxes, then sex is done, everybody's happy. But that is not true. That is absolutely not true. Number two is that a lot of men, you know, I tell you, men and women are different. The bodies of men and women are different. What will turn a woman on and what turns a man on is totally different, right? So it's barely hard for you to find a woman who gets turned on because she saw a naked man. I mean, I don't think I've heard that a woman got turned on because there was one man who had an erection and was moving up and down. But a man will get turned on by a naked woman. And so a lot of men, once they get satisfied, they believe that the woman is satisfied also. So you find out that there are some men that just seeing their wives wear what they call shimi, a lingerie and pass, they are all ready. Odogu is ready to dive in, you know. Odogu is ready to, oh, Mimi, they just want to dive in. And the woman is not ready. The woman is not wet. The emotions is not in it. And then, you just want like, come. You just want to dive in the room. And before you say that, you just want to off pants. Excuse me. You need to begin to understand that the bodies of women, it be like roundabouts. For the men, it's like a straight express. But for the women, it's not. It takes maybe like putting on a switch for a man to have an erection, to be ready to have sex with a woman. For a woman, it's like setting up sound for a crusade. Like when you have a crusade, they bring speaker, they bring the microphone, they are setting the mixer, setting the drums. Somebody is testing the guitar, somebody is testing the bass guitar, the lead guitar, the trumpet. The sound engineer is setting the whole equipment just to achieve a perfect sound. That is like what it takes to have a woman ready to have sex with you. But for a man, it's as simple as picking up your mic and saying, testing, 1, 2, check, mic, check, 1, 2, everybody's ready. You see the energy it takes when there is maybe a concert, the video is coming and they are putting all of the sound and light and stage together. All of that work is what it takes to get a woman ready to have sex with her husband. But men, I don't agree here. You don't want to understand. You don't want to know. You just want to, oh, Mimi, and, dive in and dive out. And truthfully, for a lot of men, the pressure in Nigeria right now is cracking. So you see, when some men get under pressure, they dive in. As they are just reaching promised land, they are coming and they are coming out. So the woman is about to start enjoying the sex, the man is done. And because men have been taught to keep quiet, don't say it, a lot of women are dying inside. My darling, say it. Say it. So please, if you're a man, I beg you in Jesus' name, Start, if you know you want to have sex or make love to your wife this night, please start in the morning. Send her some lovely messages, call her on the phone, sound nice, tell her good things, just here and there. And when you get to the room, I beg you, don't just go and off pants just like that. She doesn't just get turned on just like you. The fact that you are ready doesn't mean she's ready. Don't just because a lot of men do that. You dive into the next thing, you switch off lights, next thing you dive under the bedsheet, next thing you have pulled off everything, you're finding the hole and you're finding the aperture to enter mbano. So that's why for some of you, you see the woman just stays there, like Ngwano, legal leader, Messiah can, and then you see some women, they tell you, are you done? She stands up, goes, takes a bath, and then go to kitchen or start doing something because you haven't done anything. Sexual satisfaction is for both men and women.
Hello, Malaika. Good evening, ma.
Hello, darling. Good evening. What's your name?
It's Ezinne from Ababa.
Ezinne, how are you?
Mommy, I'm fine. Happy to hear your voice again.
I'm happy to hear from you too.
8 years ago, that's when I heard your voice last.
Are you joking with me?
Oh, my dear mommy, I miss you.
You heard my voice 8 years ago. Where?
8. Both FM, 2 radio like this. When I was about to get married, I called your line.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay.
And yes.
Okay.
You are the one that approved my marriage.
I approved your marriage.
Honestly.
Oh, Chim.
You gave me the advice that made me to enter into this marriage.
And how long have you been in the marriage?
8 years now.
8 years?
And 8 years.
Yes.
And I say, may God bless you. The marriage is working.
Tell me something.
It's working. It's working. I don't know how to appreciate you. Not even my parents that take me to this marriage. It's you. It's you.
So you're saying I approved your marriage from here?
Honestly.
And it's been 8 years.
You told me go. My husband is not that rich, but he's a nice man.
Wow.
He's a keke rider. But if you see me and my kids, you will not believe that.
Wow.
But if not because of your advice, I wanted to reject that marriage. But you said go. Want to like this man. And today, I'm enjoying this marriage.
Wow.
Honestly, God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
But this problem that I'm having, like kind of a problem. I don't just know.
Okay.
Last year, traditionally, he married me fully, but we have not wedded.
Okay.
So last year, after listening, so I used to listen to this program, just that I don't used to call. So after listening to your program, you used to say that my wife wedding, you don't need to spend anything. You can just do your wedding anyhow. That thing used to disturb because I don't want to do my wedding that way. But you used to say, there's a period I used to say about that white wedding. I just decided, I said, let's just do this wedding that way.
Okay.
I meet my priest one Sunday like that. I told her, priest, can we just hold the wedding anyhow? Said, wedding can be, even if I want it next Saturday, even if I want it tomorrow, the wedding can hold. I said, okay. I said, he now asked me whether my husband is around. I said, yes. Surprisingly, I called my husband. Surprisingly, he was hearing about wedding issues. Man, the father, they are now to ask him, after 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl, you ignore wedding. Is he you that married this fine woman and this fine? In fact, if you see my family, you will not believe it. He said, yes. He said, why? What are you now waiting for? We should just do it. Now, after everything, my husband agreed. Just like that, we started planning this wedding, but in a little way, because there's no money. We started planning small like that. Everything was just moving. All of a sudden, if you has problems, breakdown, you get it. So since that day, everything now stopped. So since that day, I was not telling my husband, let's just go back to the former plan, because He now said he cannot wed me like that. That at least that we will do it in a bigger way. If it's not bigger way, at least people will gather. I said, forget all about that. Next year, our first girl will enter on the skills will start expanding. Let's just do this thing like this. You know, no, that we must do it in a bigger way. Since last year, by 2 months coming now, it will be 1 year we are planning for that, and people know about it. I'm now angry, totally angry with him. Even sex again, I don't even want to make him know that I'm feeling so bad about this. Is the first time we are having problems since 8 years. Don't get it. And the thing is now disturbing him. It's not disturbing. I want to say, let me call you. Do you know whether now I'm punishing this my good husband? Do you get it? So, even my parents are now disturbed. What is happening? What people are now waiting for the wedding? You know that people have not known about it. I think let's do this. It's me. Forget about what people will say. Is it you that they are marrying this way? Forget about it. Let's just still insist.
Okay.
So I said, let me call you.
Okay, my darling. First of all, you don't weaponize sex. What you're doing is wrong.
Okay.
What you are doing right now is wrong. Denying your husband sex to get his attention is wrong. You're using sex as a weapon of war, and that's not nice. That's not good. I don't support that. I know you're trying to get his attention. You're trying to get to him to see a point. You're trying to make him understand that you're not happy. But weaponizing sex is not good. I don't agree with you. So please, when he comes back today, go and find him and offer yourself on a platter of gold. All right.
Okay.
Then number 2, one thing I understand about men is sometimes when they are resolute in what they want to do, you need to find your feminine energy. Let me say something to you in Igbo, right? Why make a woke make a more? What the simple way for people who don't understand Igbo is if a woman behaves like a man, the man will behave like a spirit. Right? You cannot get him to change his mind by fighting, with him at his level. There is something about femininity in women. There's something about influence in women. As a woman, we don't have authority, but we have influence. The day you start trying to exercise authority over your husband, he would react. And that thing he says will stand. Like I tell people, me, Malaika, I'm a lioness on the outside. When I step out, when I'm at work, when I'm in my business place, I'm a lioness. If I get here, I will tear you down. But you see, in my house, I'm a puppy. Meow, in fact, I'm a cat. I don't even have energy to exercise authority. No, I use my influence to get what I want because that's how God created us. So you denying him sex because you're trying to get him to do a white wedding the way you want it, it's you fighting dirty like a man, and that's not good. Do you get? Imagine, right, that you've just finished having sex with your husband, he's happy. That a man can promise you anything on top of that bed. Just get him at the right corner. In my energy, kid too. He will promise his full future. It's just that you have not got it. Do you get? So instead of denying your husband sex, this is where you should pump him morning, afternoon, night. He'll be asking you again, what do you want? There's a way your husband will be satisfied. Him will be asking you, please, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? Do you understand? So this is, instead of you, it's the devil that's making you want to go to zero. If you were having sex with him once in a week, double it like 3 or 4 times, only him will be asking, hey, what have I done? He goes for his keke riding, comes back, you massage leg, massage head, massage everywhere, still climb on top of him. He'll be asking, Ozemo, is this me? Am I the one who's getting, they are treating me like a king. What do you want? Do you get? So you need to keep your eyes on the goal. The goal is that you want him to marry you, do the church wedding. And, it can be done any day. You can even promise him that, by the time both of you, go for your maybe 15th wedding anniversary or even 10th wedding anniversary, you can now do a big one. So let him know that, look, just do this one for me. Then in 2 years, because we are 8 years in marriage now, when we are 10 years in marriage, we can do a grand entry. Let's save towards that time. So guess what? You get what you want now. He gets what he wants. Everybody is happy. So tell him, okay, see, we haven't had an issue. You love me, I love you, I respect you. And let me tell you, whenever you approach your husband for anything, start with praises. Don't go complaining you haven't done this. By the time you hail him, he'll be smiling. Remind him, oh, say thank you. You paid the children's school fees. Thank you. You've been an amazing husband. Oh, God blessed me with a man like you. You are so amazing. You are this, you are that. Let me tell you, just the same way God thrives in praises. Men, husbands thrives in praises. At least I'm, oh my God. There is nothing I want I can't get from Bishop. Nothing on God's green earth. Nothing. When I even start with the bishop, you see him, he will keep a straight face. He's pressing his phone. I said the bishop with an afro. He will just smile one kind. He will look at me. He's still pressing his phone. I'm like, fine boy, no pimple. Chairman of the Sweet Boys Association. My priests, my head, my crown, my covering. Do you know that you're my pastor? It's my husband I'm talking to. And then he will drop his phone. He will do hair like as if the thing is not suiting him. The thing is entering. Sometimes I will stand up, I will dance and dance and dance. He will say, what? I say, look, wait, please leave me. Let me dance for my husband. Next, he start asking me, Malaika, this one you are dancing, what? I say, nothing, no. Me? No, nothing. I just want to hail you. I will not like, do you know that phone that you bought me? So amazing. That hair that you bought me. I love it. I will remember like 35 million things that he has done. And when I finish, guess what? I go. That I'm not ready to make the request yet. What are you talking about? I will come back again at night. Has the man. Imago. Don't let me say something, but Imago has the bishop in the spirit and in truth. The body is sweeting the man. The man will like, Malaika, what do you? I'm like, nothing. I'm going to beg and venture. Cool down. I have plans for you, my husband. Do you understand? So weaponizing sex. Listen, men are babies. You see, men are babies. I can tell you. There was a time in my marriage when I was always trying to pull, like I'm right. I know what I'm doing. It was not getting me anywhere. It wasn't. I did not win any argument. I did not win nothing. Only me by myself to myself had to tell myself, this your style is not working. Change your style. Another style. Another style. Be like that. We played those games when we were young now. You know the games now. Change your style. Another style. Another style. Be like that. So I told myself, Malaika, change your style. This you're always arguing and try to prove right. It's not working. That was like in the beginning part of my marriage. I had to learn how to be soft. Imago kachalu go sieme. Soft voice, soft tone, very calmly. Imago no. I'm still stubborn, but I learned. And now there's nothing I can't get. Hello. Good evening. What's your name? I can't hear you clearly. Could you please speak up? Okay, please talk to me.
Okay. You said that woman cannot, when a woman see necklace of a man, that they don't get high or something like that.
No. It's not every woman. A lot of women don't get they don't get any form of kick out of a naked man.
Okay. Yes, I get you right now. I thought you said that every woman.
No, not
every woman.
No, it's not every woman. Not there are women who like to see naked men. Not every woman. I'm just saying that majority of women, right, don't get
Okay.
yes, they don't feel that much desire to have sex by seeing a naked man.
All right.
Mm.
Thank you for a good job. We are trying to.
Thank you very much.
Me and my wife, you always enjoy your program. Even my wife, that me and you are listening to YouTube and enjoying.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay.
Okay. And I want to comment about a woman said that she has been married over 8 years now,
Mm.
and she liked her husband because of not getting involved in this white wedding issue or something like that.
Mm.
The woman, in short, they're a good teacher. Teach them.
Thank you,
Teach them
thank you, thank you
so
so
that
much.
so that they will learn.
Thank you.
Understand? And because of his remember what you said us earlier, that and the day that we gathered together, both the friends of my wife and friends of myself, we gathered the day we drink in one cup. We are already waited. You know what you told us earlier?
Yes.
Yeah. We're not about to go into church. This church now is white people that brought this church to
Yes.
Nigeria.
What I was saying, sir, right, is I'm not saying you shouldn't go to church, but I'm saying now you should not put yourself under pressure to do church wedding. But you can still do your church wedding without the pressure. I still believe that if you drinks and you're done, drinks and you're done.
Yes, let's go.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling. Okay, so guys, let's even revisit this matter about weddings, right? Listen, you are the one who is putting yourself under pressure. You guys already know my husband is a pastor. Yeah. There are people that we do their their weddings on Sunday morning. Like, Sunday morning they would wear gown, whatever they have, and come to church. And of course, pastor will preach, choir will sing. Right after they take offering, you will just hear, let's welcome Ada and Obi for their marriage blessing. You think they are joking? Choir will sing, the lady would walk in, simple. And the process of, who giveth this bride, the father will come out. Has he paid everything traditionally? Yes. Do you approve of this wedding? Yes. Or yeah, they hold hands. Pastor will pray. They exchange rings. You may now kiss the bride. They serve them communion. Pastor prays for them. And now pronounce you husband and wife. My dear, wedding are finished. As you do, may the grace of the whole church, right after that, everybody is going home. You'll be asking the couple, where are we turning up? And they're telling you, nobody's turning up nowhere. If I reach us, I go chop my rice. The economy is biting, and you are busy planning on how to spend money to give to people who don't care. People are looking for where to chop free food. So you spending your money right now because you want to invite 200 persons to feed with rice that is 101,000. Hello? If I were you right now and you're in a relationship and you are planning to get married, once you're done with the traditional wedding, traditional rites and all of that, Wednesday morning when people will be at work, I'm sure you can have 6 or 7 friends. Because listen, the man is there, the woman is there, brother is there, maybe 3 of your brothers or maybe your family members, maybe up to 10, this woman's family members. That's almost like 20 persons. That's almost like 20. Then a few friends here and there, on a day 30. Wednesday morning, pastor will come. You stand before God in the altar. Stand before God. He will go through the processes. You guys make your vows. Then, of course, take the communion. All right, which really makes it a church wedding. He prays for you, blesses the ring. You take the ring. Bakam, you are done. You snap picture. Another simple way of doing it is doing your wedding on Sunday morning. Guess what? Church geju. You would have, you see that crowd you're looking for. You see that crowd you're looking for. for your wedding pictures. They are already there. They came to church. And if pastor says, let's please hold on for 10 minutes for this marriage blessings, people will sit down. You don't need to pay for generator. Why? Because gen for church Sunday service is on. You don't need to pay for AC. AC is already on. You don't need to pay for camera. Should be camera people are in church now. They are snapping picture now. They will snap you too. You don't need to pay for choir people to come and give them one crate of malt. They are already in church for the service. You don't even need crowd because church, you know, there are people. So after everything, you take picture, and of course, imagine why we wear their uniform, you know, take pictures, you take pictures, Gabakasa. Once pastor says, may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, you say na fanana one among amen. You go. People ask you where's the venue. Venue not day. It didn't day be say it didn't day. We are going home. When you go home, you and your mother and your in-laws can chop rice in the house and you're fine. You're fine. I've always said it here. I've done baby dedications that I did not do any party. I carried my child, went to church. Pastor dedicated, of course, it was Pastor Bowei that dedicated my children. All right, is their father. Dedicated the children. After dedication, I went home. People are asking, where are we turning up? My question is, are you the one that got me pregnant? Mbano. Are you the one that carried the baby? No. Are you the one that has sleepless nights? Are you the doctor that did C-section or that, you know, or the midwife when I was pushing the child? No. Are you the one that paid hospital bill? No. So I go through all of this process and give birth to my child. And you ask me to cook rice and chicken and put canopy for you to come and chop rice on top of it. I tell people when I do baby dedication, I will sit in my house. You will be bringing the gift. Tell me congratulations. Not me. I come and cook and put baby that you're doing a party for is sleeping inside the house. Some adults that have been looking for where to chop free rice will sit down there and chop your full food. Some will come and give you plastic. That's my belief. You don't have to do what I do. I always talk about it. My only banku, I did not have a shebi. I did not have a bridal train. I did not have any of those things. I came into the village. They paid bride price. I greeted neighbor, my in-laws. Waved at them, bowed. They prayed for us. Igbanku has finished because we had settled the whole umuna. Everything that umuna wanted, we had given them. So I did not see any reason why I should, do all of those things. I didn't even bother with canopy. It was my elder brother that decided to put one canopy for the wedding. Me and Kuku was inside. Because guess what? It is me that they are marrying, not you. And I will not put my husband then under pressure so that you can feel like our wedding was fine. He's not fine. Oh, leave it for me like that. I'm the one who's married. After 13 years of marriage, Bishop can now afford anything he wants. So if I decide that, look, I want to re-wed and I want to do it in the dome and I want to have 2,000 persons in attendance, I promise you he can afford it. But I will still not do it. Last, I will ask him to dash me the money. I'll be looking at the money in my account balance. Women, stop stressing yourself about wedding, please. I beg you. Stop stressing yourself about wedding. I would rather have a small wedding and let my husband buy me a car after the wedding, rather than do a society wedding. People will come and snap picture and they post on ID. And when I'm done, I'm paying bills for the next 2 years. God forbid bad thing. Holy Ghost fire. I would rather do a small wedding so that we can have money to buy TV, buy bed, buy kitchen utensils, buy freezer, make our home comfortable. Rather than I go and do a society wedding, I do a shebi 100,000. I use 200,000 to make hair that I will lose for her after many days. I'll now use like 100,000 or 200,000, 250 to glam that I will wash off by evening on that Saturday. Now, I'm not saying if you have money, you shouldn't do it. If you have money to spend, please spend it. Because I understand that the money that we see in this world, we met the money in this world. We will not go with the money. There is nobody who has died who took 2 million and went to heaven or went to hell. You met the money in this world, so you use it in this world, you leave it in this world and go. So please, if you have 1 million for glam, please glam yourself, be happy if it makes you happy. If you have 500 million to invite somebody from Paris to come and fix your hair, please do it if you have the money. That's my point. But if you don't have the money, what is the pressure about? Your friends are going to say, please let your friends, they let them go and sleep. Which friends? Is your husband marrying you and your friends? Your friends are going to say, let them say. Let them say. What will people say? I'm the chief. Like, you see me like this. My darlings, I don't care what people say. You see that thing in my mind, I will do it. And I'll be happy with it. You put yourself under unnecessary pressure. You put the man to be under unnecessary pressure because you want to pepper them with your wedding. Are you aware that we don't care about your wedding gown, whether it's 2 million? Are you aware that we don't care about your cake? Are you aware we don't care about the decoration? Because while we are in your wedding, we are planning for the next wedding. While we are still there, looking at your cake, oh, your cake is 24 steps. We are comparing your wedding cake with maybe Sharon Oja or any of those artists. And when we are in your wedding, our own is to chop rice and go. By 6 o'clock, all of those things that you planned is ended. We have gone to our house to go and face our problem. It's only you and your husband. If you have 200 million to burn on a wedding, please, by all means, do. If you have 200,000 for a wedding, please use it. What's important is the marriage, not the wedding. At this point, I want to say thank you for spending time with me. It is just 2 minutes, in fact, 1 minute before the hour of 9, and this is where we draw the curtains tonight. Thank you for spending time with me. I appreciate you, and I love you, okay? And I do hope that we will see again and talk again tomorrow. So, darling, have yourself a beautiful, beautiful night rest. Bye-bye. Guys, thank you. We had 28 persons online with me. Hey God, see comments. See comments, don't mind me. You people are just here having fun. Una don't form Barakbo for this my life. All of you people have formed. You have formed Barakbo. That's the thing. You people want to exclude me on my own show. You people will come first. Instead of saying hi to me, you people will now be talking to yourselves. Ndudikwachukwuebuka says that today I know say this program is rated 18 years. I'm off till 9 p.m. Shebi, you've been telling that this program is rated 18. It's rated 18. It's not children's program. That's why I get upset when children call me, because they are not supposed to be hearing some kind of things. Hey, is it? Hold on, oh. Okay. Okay, let me see. Skip to live. All right. What else? Let me on my live. Well done. Well, hey, network is bad though, but okay. My network is going. Okay, let me see what's Lolo Blessed, Sophia Nukungwa, Some Tochuku Favor. I don't know why my network is bad, but let me switch to the Wi-Fi. Network is bad though. Let me use the Wi-Fi. I need to go. I need to go like this. Lolo Blessing, thank you. Benjamin Chukunonso, Debbie Nasa, Lolo Blessing, Some Tochukwu favor. Thank you. Benjamin Chinon, so if I catch you, says, so now I want to marry a fine bae for myself and marry brains for my children for PTA meetings and assignments. I don't know what you're going to do, Biko. Okay. Lord blessing, please serve me food. I need the food, Biko, I beg. I need food. I'm hungry like this, so it's not because of you guys. Anyways, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. There are just so many messages to read here, but I'll read them tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you. You guys make my day. 28 people today. Please, tomorrow, let's reach 50. Let's reach 50 tomorrow. So once you come like this, just invite your friends. If just drag people to come and join, please. I really feel good. Before we used to say like 5 or 6 or 7 persons, but we are 28, 24, 28, which is good. So thank you, everyone. You know that I love you now. You know. I think tomorrow we'll talk about some things, but let me not say what we're talking about tomorrow. All right, guys. Bye-bye. See you. Let me go and do something with my life. Have you guys said bye-bye to me? Okay.